Good morning and welcome to the Chieftain Report. I'm Mr. Pack.
And I'm Mr. Reichling.
This is the last show of the school year, so let's get right to it. Graduation is this Friday, May 24th at 8 p.m. in Logan Chieftain Stadium. That is, of course, unless severe weather moves it into Jim Myers Gymnasium.
There'll be free sports physicals provided by Ohio Health Oblinus Hospital in Athens on June 12th and June 19th from 5 to 7 p.m. for any middle or high school athletes.
This summer, Logan Hocking School District will host its first ever creative writing camp. It will feature local writers who will provide specialized feedback throughout this camp. This will be a great way for you to hone your writing skills and get more targeted instruction. Only the first 25 to sign up are eligible. So hurry up and sign up.
Hey, Chess Club will be moving to the AmVets building on Radio Lane. It'll start June 1st from 6 to 8 p.m. And don't bring your Chinese checkers.
In national news, Doug Scaff, a candidate for West Virginia's Secretary of State, was bitten on the left hand and the right foot by a copperhead snake while removing campaign signs. Passerbys called for medical assistance, and Scaff is expected to be hospitalized for a few days. By the way, he came in second place in the election, and if you're not first, you're last.
Forget that West Virginia news. In Ohio news, there are a lot of Ohio festivals happening in the month of June, and I have a long list of some that spoke out to me, which happen to all have free admission. The first is the Troy Strawberry Festival, which has a wide spread of attractions, including a parade, car show, pie eating contest, kiddie tractor pulls, and a myriad of other activities. Next is the Chieftain Hot Air Balloon Festival. This festival is centered around balloon launches that are held at dawn and dusk that cause a night glow of balloons. Other activities include a 5K run, live music, carnival rides, and more. My favorite of the festivals is the Pork Rind Festival. Yes, you heard me, Pork Rind Festival. This is for those who want to see how many tasty ways you can prepare a pork rind or eat freshly popped rinds. It also features a parade, live entertainment, and crafts. Last on my list of recommended festivals is the Pirate Festival at Put-in Bay, which opens with the annual Cardboard Boat Regatta. There's also a kids and adult costume contest, pirate marketplace, historical cooking and weapons, and more on display with more than 50 reenactors in pirate gear who will be there for photo ops and helping you choose a pirate name. I hope this list of festivals can give you some ideas of what to do this summer, and if you want to know more about these Ohio festivals, then you can visit ohiotraveler.com/June Festival event to get more in-depth look.
You know what they say about pork? It's the swine is divine, sublime, and right on time.
I tell you, I do love a good pork rind.
Wait, who do they give it to next?
I think sports.
Nah, no. I think it's weather.
Are you sure?
I don't want to mess this up, Pepper, but I'm pretty sure it's weather.
I guess that we'll go with it then, Salt. It's weather, I'm sure.
Yeah, weather, I'm sure. Now to weather with Mr. Myers.
Good morning, I'm LHS TV2 Chief Meteorologist Lenny Meyer with your forecast for this eventful week here in Hocking Hills and the whole surrounding community. Today, we are looking at bright, clear skies that have been set up over. We've had a high pressure system dominating the region over the last few days. That's brought southerly warm air up into the region, reaching high temperatures this weekend all the way into the mid-80s. Remind you folks, our normal high temperature for this time of the year is 75 degrees, so we are operating well above normal. That, of course, is going to come into play later in the week as this front is going to push into our region, creating moist, unstable air over the next few days. Let's take a look at our local traffic before we get into our 3-day forecast. This summer, what we're really experiencing here in Hocking Hills, and get ready folks, is all of the traffic heading into our region. As you can see here by the map, we've got heavy traffic heading down 33 all the way down 664 and into the Cave region. So folks, if you're out there on the roads, be careful. Our Hocking Hills traffic report brought to you by Jake Sweeney. Jake Sweeney Nissan, Jake Sweeney Dodge, Jake Sweeney Buick, Jake Sweeney Oldsmobile. Don't buy your car from any weenie. Make sure it's Jake Sweeney. Now for a look at our 3-day forecast. Wednesday is going to be our transitional day here for the Hocking Hills region, as sunshine is going to lead the day, and that sunshine is going to give way to that moist, unstable air that I spoke of. We're going to get up into the high 80s on Wednesday later today, and tonight is going to be your wild card, folks. We don't know exactly how those storms are going to set up, but I can tell you somebody's going to get heavy storms. What I would be looking at today is how hot those temperatures get. If we have high temperatures close to 90 degrees, you can expect those storms to be more severe. So I'm expecting more storms into the overnight on Wednesday. Into Thursday, it's more unstable air. For those of you playing in the Commode Open for the golf tournament on Thursday, expect potential weather delays and some strong afternoon storms. Although we may get off the tee, there could be some disruptions in play, as Thursday is going to be very unstable. And into Friday for your graduation forecast, we're talking more unstable air. With temperatures only hovering in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees, expect graduation to probably be able to go off outside with just a 40% chance of showers later in the day on Friday. But of course, we always need to be prepared to move things indoors if necessary. And folks, with summertime highs getting up there near 90 degrees, we're going to have some of our favorite summertime treats available. If you all like summer, which I know you do, and everyone loves ice cream, who doesn't? And who doesn't love peaches? What about UDF peach ice cream? UDF peach ice cream, limited time only, available in the tri-state area. UDF peach ice cream at United Dairy Farmers, your neighborhood food store. And I don't know about you folks, but these warm temperatures make me think of summertime picnics. And what goes better at your summertime picnic than Hussman's potato chips? Hussman's potato chips, a tri-state potato tradition here in Ohio since 1923. Hussman's potato chips. When the chips are down, be sure they're Hussman's. And here on LHS TV2, we never fail to take account of our older companions watching. Today we have a special birthday to one of our own. Happy 68th birthday to Mr. Jeff Black, our Smuckers Teacher of the Week. At 68 years young, Jeff Black enjoys feeding ducks at the pond and, of course, his model train sets. So we say to Jeff Black, this isn't the end of the line, Jeff Black. Keep on going with those model trains and feeding those ducks, and he's our Smuckers Senior Citizen of the Week. Most importantly, Chieftains, let's enjoy our summertime, and now for sports.
Hey Chiefs, welcome back to the last edition of Chieftain Sports. We have not so many school sports to cover, but we do have some national ones. So let us get right into it.
First, the Logan track team made it to districts at Hilliard Derby. We had many athletes make it to the district finals, and a few made it to the regionals, including Mackenzie Daubenmeyer for shot put, who is a district meet champ, Sam Pennington for long jump, and the girls 4x8 team, who also broke the 42-year-old school record with a 9-minute 51.5 second time. This relay team consisted of Sydney Hammock, Kaylin Goss, Kylie Arnett, and Carrington Koffel. Good job to all the athletes that participated, and good luck to those who are going to the regionals.
The Columbus Crew took on Montreal at Stade Saputo Wednesday night. The Crew won this match 3-1. It was a good game for the Crew. They dominated possession and picked up 3 points in the standings. You can watch the next Crew match in Columbus on May the 25th.
The Pittsburgh Pirates visited the American Family Field last Wednesday, the 15th, to take on the Milwaukee Brewers. Although they won against the Brewers last Monday, the Pirates lost 10-2, but didn't give up the one easily, with the Brewers getting 5 runs in 1 inning. It was hard for the Pirates to keep that momentum to bring in the win. The Pirates are scheduled to face the Braves this weekend on home dirt.
4 years have passed since the 2020 Olympics, which means you better get ready because the 2024 Olympics are coming up this July. This year's Olympics will be held in the city of Paris, and we'll be adding a new event. For the first time ever, the Olympics will be recognizing and debuting breakdancing into their 2024 Summer Games. Along with that, this summer they will continue to have skateboarding, surfing, and sport climbing from the 2020 Games, but we'll be taking out baseball and softball. Au revoir.
Well, that's the last Chieftain Sports for this school year. We will see you around the halls, but unfortunately not on TV2 next year. Let's give it to Mr. McAfee, Mrs. McAfee, to learn some fun facts about anatomy.
Hi, I'm here with Mr. Cox, and I'm going to ask him an anatomy question. Are you ready?
About as ready as I'm going to be.
How many bones can you name in 10 seconds? Go.
Tibia, fibia, clavicle, pelvis, cranium, and spine. And
Time.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'm here with Mr. Cassidy, and I'm going to ask him an anatomy question. Mr. Cassidy, which is longer, the small intestine or the large intestine?
Oh, that sounds tricky. I'm going to have to go with a small.
Correct. Very good. How long is the small intestine?
3 miles.
Very close, 22 feet. I'm here with Mrs. Collins, and I'm going to ask her an anatomy question. Mrs. Collins, do you know what the tapetum is?
I do not.
It's in the eye, and your dog and cats have it. Any idea what it might do?
The reflector things that let them see at night.
Very good! I'm here with Mr. Grove for another anatomy question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. How many bones can you name in 10 seconds? Go.
Humerus, ulnar, radius, scapula, femur, tibia, fibula, clavicle.
Time.
Okay.
Excellent job.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Cox, he might have beaten you. I'm here with Mr. Carlo. Are you ready for an anatomy question?
Okay.
Where is your scapula?
I should know this. Shoulder?
Very good. All right, I am here with Mr. Reichling. Are you ready for your question?
I'm always ready.
All right, Mr. Reichling, do you know what rigor mortis is?
It is when the body actually tenses up after death, so it becomes stiff.
That is correct. Good job. I'm here with Mr. Mutters. Are you ready for an anatomy question?
Sure.
Okay. What is the largest blood vessel in the human body?
Is it the aorta?
It is! Good job! I'm here with Mr. McAfee. Are you ready for an anatomy question?
I think so.
It's really not totally an anatomy question. Okay. What is the rule of threes in terms of survival?
My rule of threes would be air, shelter, and water, but 4 would be food, because you can live the longest without food.
It's pretty good. Good job.
Thanks.
I'm here with Mr. Stone. Are you ready for your question?
No.
Okay. What bodily sound is known as borborygmi?
Belching.
That's pretty close. All the grumblings and rumblings that our stomachs make. I'm going to give it to him. Good job.
Well, Mr. Reichling, you must really know your anatomy.
Yeah, that's right, and I know a little bit of chemistry too.
Sure. And what, you expect me to actually know history?
Anyway, can't wait to see most of you next year. This has been Pepper.
And Salt with TV2, The Deuce.
Check, check, check.
Check 212. Swine is divine, sublime, and right on time.
Last of my list of recommended. That was my bad. Recommended. There's also a kids adult content, oh my gosh. hope a list of festivals that can give you some of these ideas to do for this summer. I messed that whole part up. There's a glare on the screen.
I don't want to mess up this pepper thing, so, you know.
Well, don't worry about it, Salt.
Good evening. Good morning. I'm LHS TV.
Was that on purpose?
No. This traffic report is brought to you by.
My fault.
That's all right. Our Hocking Hills traffic report brought to you by Jake Sweeney. Jake Sweeney Nissan, Jake Sweeney Dodge, Jake Sweeney Buick, Jake Sweeney Oldsmobile. Don't buy your car from any weenie. And who doesn't love peaches? I don't know, did I give you enough weather? When the chips are down, be sure they're Hussman's.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Outstanding.
Close report.
Whoa.
Yes, I'll be here.
I'll be there.
Yep.
Oh, it stayed Saputo last Wednesday.
Now where
Montreal. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, Chief. Welcome back to the...
Just blew out Ian's eardrums.
The Columbus Crew took on Montreal at Stade Saputo last night. The Crew won this.